What's going on, everybody? I hope you are as happy as I am with the Eagles game versus the New Orleans Saints. I was really excited, very impressed with the outcome, so I wanted to give you guys this video, just breaking down some of my thoughts as soon as possible. So, number one, it was second-round pick Jalen Hurts' NFL debut today. After an impressive brief outing in last week's game versus the Green Bay Packers, he was able to shine, and Doug Peterson, the coaching staff, agreed that Jalen Hurts should be given the keys of this offense as Carson Wentz sits on the bench. Now, with that, we could talk about the positives, we could talk about some negatives, but let's talk about Jalen Hurts first and foremost. Jalen Hurts stepped up to the plate, and he gave life to this offense, something that a lot of people say Carson Wentz does not bring to this team. However, a lot of people like to attribute Carson Wentz's failures with the offensive line, which were evident somewhat today, but here's the biggest difference. Jalen Hurts, with his athleticism, his decision-making, his poise, his swagger, is ahead of Carson Wentz right now. And you need somebody like that to be the quarterback of your offense, who's going to get you down the field, not be discouraged, and just step up to the plate. Jalen Hurts, mind you, was facing the number one ranked defense in the NFL this week. And he wasn't shook, although it was his first NFL start, like we all know. He did step up to the plate and played beyond words. You know, if I could give one word, I would say awesome. Just because there's so many great words that you could describe it, but I'm going to go with awesome just because I think the words that we're going to be able to describe him with in the future might be more colorful. So if we talk about his performance as a whole, I mentioned the decision-making and I mentioned his athleticism. We saw this with his ability to extend plays with his legs, set up the run with the pass, set up the pass with the run, and just really roll out and hit his targets. It was really impressive, and I really look forward to seeing what he could do in the future. Now, if we look at the whole game in general, the Eagles were up for a large portion of this game, even going into halftime. Not really the score that we were expecting at the end with the 24-21 outcome. A lot of people thought it might have been 24-7, 24-10, but the Eagles secondary actually had some losses. Two of which being Darius Slay and Rodney McLeod, who are instrumental parts of the secondary, leadership, veteran guys that always do their job. And we saw some new faces in our secondary today, like Kayvon Wallace, and, Marcus Epps always steps up time and time again. Now, generally speaking, it is a tough task to go up against the Saints offense. But this week, they had Taysom Hill, and I believe we had a better chance than a lot of the other teams that played them. Now, the Eagles did deliver on a few big plays, including an interception with Duke Riley and a forced fumble by Josh Sweat. Those were huge. We really don't see big plays from this Eagles defense, so it was really refreshing to see them lit, with a bit of a fire and just take over this game. And it's really great when you see the offense do well and then the defense does this part and they close the deal out. Reciprocal football is what wins games, especially for this football team. Now, if we look at the future and how I think the team's going to turn out, I think the future is bright with Jalen Hurts. I mean, he's proven to all of the doubters, and especially those of Howie Roseman, that this was not a waste of a pick. We're talking about a guy who balled out at two of the most elite college programs in Alabama and Oklahoma. Now, a lot of people were like, we should have went this way and that way with the second-round pick, but I look at Jalen Hurts as an insurance policy. And Carson Wentz has not played his best football. Sure, you can name a bunch of different reasons, but he has not been playing good football. His turnover-worthy plays and his turnovers alone put him at the top of the NFL. And giving somebody like Jalen Hurts an opportunity, somebody you drafted in the second round, is a huge power move. So credit to Jalen Hurts, credit to this organization, and let's see how this team continues to finish the rest of the year. I really like what I'm seeing from Hurts. I think he's an absolute stud. I really want to see the defense make more plays, but Jalen Hurts and Hurts we trust. Thank you.